I'm happy to be joined today on Primetime Local News by author Candace MacPhie. Candace, we're going to be talking about a couple of your books and also the fact that you've recently won an award. So first of all, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for inviting me. Good to be here.
Well, we're going to be talking about the book Finding Color, but first of all, I want to say congratulations because you've won a silver award at the Global Book Awards. So just tell me a little bit about that award.
Yeah, it's for the satire and comedy section of the book. So I actually really like that because it's actually a memoir. So to win in that category really warms my heart because it's not just pigeonholed into one place.
Well, and let's talk about the book Finding Color, Candace. So it's part of a book, a series in essence, I guess. So let's start talking about just without giving too much away. Tell us what the book is about.
The book is it's a travel memoir, so it takes place back in the 90s. So it's a bit of historical fiction, if you will, historical nonfiction, if you will. And yeah, it takes place, it's a journey of the series is how I travel around the world and kind of what happens, the people that you meet, the funny things that happen along the way, the experience. It goes quick. It's a quick sort of snippet into if you were doing the traveling yourself in that time period. So it stays true to all the parameters of what it was like then.
Well, and this is part of a series, as we were talking about. So is the series just a continuation of your travel stories, or is each one different?
Each one's different, but it's all part of the same journey. So
Okay.
they've all been separated into sort of more geographical than anything. And so this first one, for example, takes place in UK and then goes to Russia. So, and then from the second one travels through Eastern Europe. And then the third one is predominantly in the Middle East, and the fourth one, Africa, and then the last one's Africa, Australia.
So after this comes out, are you going to take a bit of a break, or do you already have plans for the next project?
There's definitely a next project, but it won't be based on on anything. I've decided this is it. I'm really excited to kind of cut my teeth on these books and get them out there. It's an interesting journey for anyone to take. I just wanted to share it so people could experience it themselves. So it's a pretty fun light read and just going through the journey. So, but yes, there will be more after, but just I'm not sure what they'll be.
Well, tell me about the process writing the book because, most of us, if we didn't keep journals and diaries, it's really difficult to go back and think about all the experiences you've had when you've been traveling and just life in general. So, did you have diaries and such to rely on, or was it just really good memory?
Oh gosh, no, my memory. No. No. Yes, it was journals, journals, journals. I filled journals with pages and pages. There's a lot of time on your hands when you're on the road at that point, traveling with 8-hour train rides and bus rides and waiting for buses and waiting for places. There's lots of time to jot down your thoughts and the things that you've done. So it's a culmination of all of the journals that I had, plus pictures, plus the help of today's internet, just to remind myself of, the vibrancy or the color or the feel of places, and to be able to adequately put those into words in the book. So the reader is just dumped into wherever you are, hot or cold or sweaty or whatever it is.
Well, and I love too that you said that the first one is set in the 90s because there's going to be a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people in there too, right? It's hard to believe that the 90s was as long ago as it was, but even the fashion and the music and just the settings, it's going to be, sounds like it's going to be a real trip back in time for a lot of us who get to read it. So I'm really excited to dig in. And Candace, if people are looking to purchase this book and your other works, what is the best way to do that?
The best way is you can either check my website, which is CandaceMacPhie.com, or you can check on Amazon. They're on Amazon as well. Mhm.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Candace. I really appreciate it. And again, looking forward to reading this book and the entire series once it's all finished. So once again, Candace MacPhie, and the book is called Finding Color. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.